Political tensions in Montpelier also hot following a historic veto session.
Democratic lawmakers this week overrode 6 vetoes from Governor Phil Scott on bills ranging from renewable energy to property taxes.
And as our Calvin Cutler shows us, the State House battle could set the stage for the November elections.
The dust settles on another historic legislative session.
What we did this session addresses so many pressures on family right now.
House Speaker Jill Krowinski highlighting the results of the legislative session, passing bills on flood recovery, health care, public safety, and conservation.
I think that the work we did this session to help families get ahead is really, really impressive.
Democrats, who control 104 seats in the 150-member House, also overrode Governor Phil Scott on a record 6 vetoes. The power of the executive veto and a requirement of a 2/3 vote to override were both placed in the Constitution as part of the checks and balances on the branches of government. But with a supermajority in both chambers, Scott says Democrats didn't compromise.
This was by far the most difficult because of the numbers. So there wasn't that veto threat. They didn't have to take it seriously.
Scott, who clashed with Democrats this year on taxes, land use, and state spending, says the balance of power at the Capitol is off kilter.
The executive branch should have a say in this, and in other times, I don't know of any other governor who's experiencing what I'm experiencing in terms of this type of supermajority.
But Krowinski says
what you saw out there was compromise, and so what he's saying doesn't match the reality of what's happening in this building, in my chamber, and what we're hearing from Vermonters.
The tense relationship across divided government setting the stage for election season, where state Senate races will be the ones to watch. 6 longtime senators are stepping back. Political observers are watching several competitive primary and general election races in key districts, which could determine to what degree Democrats can override vetoes in the next biennium if Scott wins re-election.
It's going to take, us being out there, having these conversations with Vermonters across the state to get it across.
Reporting in Montpelier, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.